like most Minecraft builders, I try to keep the structures I build in my survival world to a reasonable size, never building too large and definitely never building too tall. That seems about right. So the reality is I'm going to build as tall as I can, and so are you. If I see a mountain, I'm going to go to the top of that mountain and build the tallest fortress I can. And at the top of that fortress, I'm going to build my chest room, my bedroom. I'm going to build the room where I have my enchanting table. And unfortunately, that means I'm going to spend a lot of time running up and down to the top of my structure. And that can get old. Stairs take too long, and even minecarts get tedious after a while. So I've come up with a different solution. There we go, 100 blocks up, and it only took about 2.5 seconds. In the video I'm going to do today, I'm basically going to give you a step-by-step tutorial on how to build the automatic elevator that I use in all my worlds, including survival worlds. These elevators can be incorporated into your existing structures. Alternatively, you can build them inside of mountains or other landscape to hide them. They work just as good in the overworld as they do in the end, both in creative and in survival. It's a fast way to travel between islands. You can decorate the stations to show off your build styles, or, if you'd like, you can blend them into the background blocks, like a secret entrance into a hidden base. The one thing you can't do, though, is build this elevator in the Nether, since you can't use water there. Okay, here's the basic elevator. So let's check out how this thing works. Alright, there we go. So it comprises of 3 parts. So you have the base station. The base station is a set of redstone pistons which essentially shove you into the water column. The main elevator shaft is obviously just a column of water powered by soil at the bottom, which causes the bubble effect, which pushes you to the top. And then the station at the top is used to eject you so that you're not sitting there bouncing on the top of the water column when you get to the top. It uses a string and a tripwire to activate a piston to shove you out. So to start, let's review the blocks we're going to need. You're going to need 1 heavy weighted pressure plate. It needs to be a weighted pressure plate, and I'll explain why in a second. You're going to need 4 sticky pistons, 1 redstone torch, 2 redstone repeaters, 12 pieces of redstone dust, 2 tripwire hooks, 1 piece of string, 1 piece of soul sand, and 1 water bucket. You're also going to need as many pieces of kelp as you are going to want the elevator tall. If you want it to be 100 blocks high, you'll need 100 pieces of kelp. Also, get as many building blocks as you want and the style you want for the actual structure of the elevator. This doesn't matter, but I've chosen oak planks and cobblestone just to keep it simple. So I'll load this all into my inventory and we'll get started. Alright, first thing to do is choose the location of your elevator. If you're placing this structure freely, pick your spot. If you're going to be building it inside of like a mountain, then start at the top and just tunnel down a single block, 1 by 1 block, down from the top to the bottom if it's inside like a mountain. So you won't need to build the elevator shaft around it. But let's see. I'm going to build it out of, there it is. Okay, now I'm going to build it out of cobblestone. So the first thing to do is put your soul sand where you want the bottom of your elevator shaft to be, and then start building. I'm going to make this one 25 high. Okay, now we're 25 blocks high. At this point, jump down to the bottom, break out these 2 blocks here. Now, from your soul sand, come out 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and set 2 blocks there. From the block directly in front of your soul sand, come over 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and set 2 blocks there. Now get your sticky pistons. Place 1 facing this way, and 2 more facing that way. Now fill in the blocks like this. Now, break this block and the one here. Place a repeater and replace this block. Then place your weighted pressure plate there. Come around to the back side. Break this block and this one and this one, and these and this one down here. Then place a block here and break this block. Then place your redstone dust there, 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 and there. Place a repeater there and set it to 2 ticks. Then connect the redstone. That's it. All the redstone for the lower base station is now complete. Now, come over here and place 2 blocks there. Now travel to the top of your elevator shaft. Place your water bucket. You will notice that there is no effect from the soul sand. That is because the soul sand only works on water source blocks, and there is only one at the top of the elevator shaft. In order to prevent having to get 25 buckets of water to turn all of these into source blocks, get out your 25 kelp instead and start at the bottom and begin planting up. Now, drop back down to the bottom and break the bottom. Now the entire shaft is source blocks of water. Come back around to this side, grab your single redstone torch and place it there. Now the base station is complete. Let's give it a try. Perfect. Now let's build the station up top. The first thing you must do is choose which direction you want the station to eject you, since it can be any of the 4 directions. Then, grabbing your building blocks, let's build a base. Let's have this one come out the front. Now, after doing that, place a block here and here. Grab your last remaining sticky piston, place it there, place a block there, there and there, there and there. Now grab your 2 tripwire hooks. Place one there and one there, and last your string. And click on one of the tripwire hooks. Good. Now come around to the back side and place a block there and redstone dust like that. That is the entire circuit for the upper station. Now simply fill it in. Let's give it a try. Perfect. Now, simply place your roof on it. The reason for the roof is so that you don't fly above and your head will impact the roof at the same moment the piston goes to kick you out. Alright, let's give it a test. Perfect. It works very quickly. I love it. Now, to answer your question about the weighted pressure plate, let me explain. The pressure plates actually do different things. These pressure plates emit a strong redstone signal. However, when I let go of the pressure plate, you'll notice that the signal stays on for 10 ticks. The weighted pressure plates only emit a very weak signal, which is why you need a repeater immediately in order to send the signal further along. However, as soon as you release the pressure plate, the signal dies. This is because weighted pressure plates let go of the signal once you step off their pressure plate in 5 ticks, while these are 10 ticks. So the weighted pressure plate makes the machine faster. If I take the stone pressure plate and place it in place, you'll notice that delay before it sends me up the column. That delay is because of the 10 ticks. A heavy weighted pressure plate alleviates that problem. At this point, decorate your stations as you see fit. Your elevator is complete. My enchantment room, the bedroom, and even my chest room where I keep all my biggest valuables like diamonds and... Ah! Dude, I was filming a video. What? Ah! What? There's a cave under my house?